fun coaching these little guys. We get together once a week, we run some drills, we talk a little strategy. They really work hard at practice. Come game day, they start out on fire. Halftime comes and they start getting a little hungry, a little unfocused. When that final whistle blows, we go straight to Whataburger.
No matter what size your appetite, you can enjoy our chicken strip Whata meals with your choice of 2 or 3 strips of chicken.
With these kids, it's not whether they win or lose, it's where they eat after the game.
Chicken strips at Whataburger, just like you like it.
Guest tonight, host MTV's most popular program, Total Request Live, and he can currently be seen in 2 new movies, Josie and the Pussycats and Joe Dirt. Please welcome Carson Daly.
Conan.
Wow, this
birthday.
is great. I wish
Yeah.
I could just say it's my birthday like every 3 weeks.
This you're gonna love.
People wouldn't know. What is this?
Yeah, just a gift.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'll play with this right away.
I figured
That's
every holiday, what I'll do is I'll get you another member of the group. So if you play your cards
Which
right.
guy is this? It's Joey Fatone.
Yeah.
Is that really his last name?
Yes, it is.
Why didn't they change that at some point?
I don't know.
Joey Fatone. This is really nice. Can I take it out now?
Sure, sure.
Let's have him here. And why is he, he's got strings attached to him everywhere. Why is that?
I don't know. I figured if you played your cards right, there might be...
I'll just put him over here near a disapproving General Eisenhower, right there.
There's 4 others you can collect, Conan, that I'll get you every holiday.
I have those ones. Yeah. Trust me. I play with them all the time. How are you?
I'm doing great. It's great to be here. Happy birthday.
Oh, thank you very much. I wanted to straighten out one thing right here at the top of the show.
Oh, good, good.
We did a TV guide cover together, along with the lovely Edie Falco,
right,
a while ago, and it started all these rumors because of the way you and I are posed.
Yes,
if you block out Edie Falco, it really looks like the 2 of us are coming out together.
Yeah.
And I swear, mostly this is because...
Is it me or is it you?
No, you know what it is? Look at this. It's the head tilt they made me do.
Oh, that's right.
We were doing this thing.
Yeah, you're right.
It's the head tilt, and we were just standing there like normal guys stand, and the photographer's like, Conan, tilt your head a little bit this way. So I start to tilt it towards Edie, and she goes, no, towards Carson. So I go, like this, click.
Yes, exactly.
Hi, Dreamboat.
Yeah.
Anyway.
When you were straight away, it's like you hated me. Then it was just a nice little tilt.
Yeah, yeah.
That
It just
was great.
implies something, which I think we should...
That was fun, though. That was fun to do.
So life is good?
Life is great. Life is good.
You're, I want to ask you something, because you know the inside scoop. You hang out with a lot of these music stars. You know what's really going on.
They're around, yeah.
Sean Combs.
Yes.
When he announced that he was changing his name to P. Diddy.
Right.
I thought someone's making this up. This is a joke.
Right.
And he's sticking with P. Diddy.
Well, what happened was after the verdict came out, he did an exclusive interview with MTV, which we all thought was cool, you know, and it ran during TRL, and he came on the next day, and I was talking to him backstage, and I was, you know, what do I call you? You know, is this real? And he said, you know, the funny thing was, everything's been so serious since the verdict. I was doing the interview, and I just said jokingly, you know, I should change my name to P. Diddy. This is what Puffy's telling me.
He said it was a joke.
Yeah, it was so serious. He was trying to lighten up the interview, and then he said he woke up the next day. His publicist called. It was all over the New York papers that he had changed his name, and now just, you know, everybody's just really confused as to what to call him.
What does he want people to call him?
He wants to be called DJ Chocolate Sexual.
I took that name 2 years ago.
Don't tell him.
And it didn't stick with me.
That's right.
So P. Diddy isn't real. He doesn't really want P. Diddy. P. Diddy sounds ridiculous. It just doesn't, you know, it just doesn't sound good.
That was actually a nickname that he had always had. You know, people called him that, but he, you know, he doesn't care. He won't lash out at you if you call him Puffy.
Okay, all right.
Yes,
well, I don't run into him a lot.
You don't?
Yeah, right.
We should hang
We don't
out.
travel in the same circles. Yeah.
Don't?
Yeah, he's not in my prayer group. Now, I don't know how you are about this, because I bump into you every now and again. You seem like a very normal guy. Tabloids seem to be having a field day with you. They talk about you constantly now.
Well, it's always cool in the beginning. People always ask, what's it like to be in the press and stuff? And I say, you know, in the beginning, it's like you go somewhere and you wake up, there's a picture, and it's kind of cool. But after a while, the media really starts to, they always want to twist the story a little bit.
Well, there's this one, it says, Carson's Wild Night with Mystery Women. And explain this, because this is actually an interesting story right here.
Yeah, this was one that ran the paper. And if you look, that's, and it's always mystery women. Who are
these women?
That's actually my mother there in the middle and my sister, who are visiting me here in New York.
Yeah. someone takes a picture like that and they can just say it's a wild night out with mystery women.
They look like the Judds in that particular picture.
Is this true that you're hosting Larry King's show?
Yeah.
Because this seems very strange to me. Larry King has this very different audience that would be used to your audience.
Yeah.
There aren't a lot of, like, 15-year-old girls screaming in the audience when I watch Larry King's show.
Yes, yeah.
What's going to happen when these people tune in and see you there?
I don't know. That's a good question, but I'm going to do it in May, and I was thrilled to be asked. And if you feel like, I have at least, that you have kind of like this wish list, because like, who do you want to be on the show? And you would think with CNN, and like, there's tons of juice, you could get anybody. So I'm racking my brain. I was, throwing around, love to sit down with Johnny Carson. That would be a huge thing. Or,
right.
Maybe even somebody like Eminem, who I know, I can kind of get some stuff out.
You know Eminem? You could just call him up?
Yeah, I actually did about that.
And what did he say?
No. We're tight.
But he rapped it out, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
He put it in a really cool, tight rap.
Who do you think I should know? I have no idea.
Well, you can, you know all these music people.
I think it's a great chance to actually interview somebody outside the music venue, too, outside that realm of people, so I don't know.
Right, so you...
Call into Conan, I need some suggestions. I have no idea.
Don't go to me for booking, my friend.
I need help.
I'm out here with Abe Vigoda every other night.
So I heard.
I'll get you Dr. Joyce Brothers, Abe Vigoda, Al Roker.
Right. The list is endless.
The highest ratings ever.
I'm excited. That's
They
really
all live
cool.
together. They sleep in a triple bunk bed. Now wait. Now is Larry King, while you're doing that, is he hosting Total Request Live?
No.
That would be really funny.
No.
We've got Shaggy on the line. Shaggy! Thwack, thwack. That's my Larry King.
That's good,
that would be really funny. If you could get him to do it for just a day, I would just love to see him in that world.
It's just so loud.
Would you girls stop screaming? I'll have Jay-Z in here in a moment. He wouldn't know what was going on.
No, he would have no clue.
Now, I understand you just went to Hugh Hefner's, or as some call him, Hef. You went to his 75th birthday party?
Yes. It was out in L.A., and the thing with Hefner's 75th was it was a pajama party. And they're really strict. You have to go in pajamas. So I'm out in L.A. for the weekend, and I'm thinking, wow, I better run out and get some PJs. So I go over to Macy's.
Because most guys don't have
I don't
pajamas.
know,
most of us wear, like, a thong to bed.
Yeah,
like,
sure. That's right.
If you're anything like me.
Yeah. I just thought, I'm going to go out and get something that could pass for, like, sweats or, like, something comfy. So I'm shopping, and the girl comes right over in, like, the pajama department, which exists. And she's like, so you're going to the Hef party tonight? Like, everybody in L.A. went out that day to buy pajamas.
Right.
And then you find yourself, you don't actually go to the Playboy Mansion. You go to, like, this giant parking structure a mile away where you check in and you board shuttles. So that's just weird.
That sort of takes some of the romance out of it. Whenever you have to board a shuttle to go to Hef's pad.
Right. Well, it's just always weird. There's a bunch of just celebrities standing around in their pajamas, waiting for a tram. And then and it's not a big bus.
So you had to actually drive to this parking structure in your pajamas.
There's a table, you check in, you're on the list, and everybody's kind of hanging around there. Then you get on this bus, a small bus, 25 people, and these trams take you up to the Playboy Mansion. You're sitting there, and there's like, Tony Danza and Ralph Macchio in their jammies on a bus. It's weird. You're like, where am I?
I have that dream every night. I don't know what it means.
For me.
No one can explain. And then what happened when you're there? Did you want? What's it like? I've never been there.
It's just a lot of walking around, lights and music. I don't think it's quite as decadent as it used to be. It's just, for me, it was just really bizarre because I'm, just standing there in my pajamas, which is weird enough, at night, and then you just see people, there's like John Lovitz in a XXL robe, it's like, where am I?
You didn't have to throw in how big the robe was.
It's part of the visual. You should have been there.
All right.
It's a very bizarre evening, but it was fun.
Right. I'll go there someday.
Yeah, next birthday.
Yeah, that'll be some party, yeah. TRL, of course, is on weekdays at 4 on MTV. Thanks for bringing a gift.
Oh, sure.
That was nice of you.
Maybe you'll get a little Lance at Christmas.
Taken out of context, that could mean so many things. All right. Thank you very much. Good to have you here, Carson.
Thanks for having me.
Carson, everybody. Artie Lang coming up in just a moment, but first, you don't get to do this on MTV, do you?
No, I wish.
Here's a little word. Yes, I'm a hoe. Here's a little word from Bud Light. For the great taste that won't fill you up and never lets you down, make it a Bud Light. It's the perfect beverage for those of you trying to get in shape for summer. Right, shirtless moron?
Bud Light, summertime drink, less calories so my nipples don't get fat. Bud Light.